Well, hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam, thanks for hanging out with me again today, and today is going to be a quick little update on this Kyosho Lazer ZX something. In the buy unboxing video, you can check that out here, I introduced this as the Lazer ZX-R because I didn't know any better. I'm not super well versed in the land of Kyosho. I have my favorites, and this is kind of my first intro to the ZX line. I've seen a lot of videos on there. I know Keith has a bunch on his channel, but I've never really examined them to see the difference. So basically in this platform, there was a ZX Alpha, which was like the lowest grade. It was all plastic and, the most budget friendly. And then there was a ZX Sport, which upgraded to some aluminum parts and more adjustability. And then the ZX-R, which was more of the fully adjustable bells and whistles. And then I believe that there was a ZX-RR at some point. So, really racy? I don't know. Again, just kind of cruising the internet, trying to figure things out. So in that video, introducing this as a ZX-R, a lot of the keen-eyed viewers noticed that is the wrong chassis. The ZX-R chassis would have the 3 slots on each side for a saddle pack configuration back in the day when everybody was racing and saddle packs were the thing to do. This one doesn't. One of the other clues was the shocks on here are from the Sport and not the ZX-R. The ZX-R would have the gold shocks on here. I'm not upset with these shocks at all. They work super well, but not true ZX-R. So, okay, maybe I have a Sport wrapped in a ZX-R body. Somebody just tossed a body on here to make it look better than it was. Well, it's a little bit more complex than that. It's kind of a ZX-R Sport. So let me get the body off. I'm gonna fast forward through this because it's noisy. All right, so the 2 telltale signs are true. ZX Sport chassis, ZX Sport top deck. The R has cutouts along the top deck. I'm assuming to lighten it up, but that's no big deal. The shocks, yes, are not the gold shocks from the R, but there are some carryovers from the R into this. So this has the R rear end, and most notably you can see that it has this little kind of dippy angle brace. It has the full slipper clutch, so I'm assuming this is the whole rear end transmission section off of these ZX-R. I'll find out more once I get into the transmission, because there were some differences with this top upper shaft gear assembly, but I'm assuming this is a ZX-R rear end. Now, it does look like they've taken parts off the ZX-R, so the turnbuckles on the Sport didn't look adjustable. These all have the adjustment lugs on there. Now, I'm going off of pictures, so people may have upgraded things from here and there, so some things are different. So another difference is this is the ZX-R shock tower bracket. The Sport had very small, thin aluminum ones front and rear. Now, the odd thing is this is not the ZX-R front. I don't know whether that's an RR or just an aftermarket part. Not 100% sure on that. I haven't found anything on those yet. It looks factory. It looks just like the rear, so I'm not sure whether that came off of a different version, a later version, or something that I'm just not seeing pictures on. Unfortunately, one other issue has arose. So we had the clicking in the rear, still not sure what that is. I'm fingers crossed it's a bad belt, because you can still get either stock replacement belts or aftermarket belts for it. Under no load, it seems to be running fine, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on there, but we'll figure that out. The other issue is I believe the front screws that hold the diff cover to the back of the bulkhead are stripped, or something is not right with that. Again, I got to take it all apart, get it all cleaned up, and figure that out. One other thing I realized is this rear sway bar setup is evidently an aftermarket upgrade, because the R didn't come with that. So it looks factory. It looks like it's a Kyosho upgrade. It's just something that somebody threw on there afterwards. So, 30 years into the hobby, still learning stuff. So one other funny thing is I took tires off the wheels to get the wheels soaking in some peroxide to whiten those up to, get it back to close to the white the body has. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the wing off. Once the tires are done soaking, I'm going to take the wing off, put it in there, and try to whiten up the wing. Fingers crossed that it doesn't trash the wing, the decals on the wing. If it does, great. If not, it is what it is. I'll have to throw some new decals on there. My biggest worry is underneath of the stickers is still going to be yellow. I'm going to give it a whirl. Worst comes to worst, we strip the whole wing, we soak it, get it white, order a new decal set just for the wings. But the funny thing is when I pulled these off, a lot of dirt started falling out. I'm like, why is this thing so full of dirt? And I shook the wheels and you could hear something, but it didn't sound like dirt. Yeah, the foams had literally gone back to dust. I pulled one, I think, out of the fronts that resembled a foam, but otherwise the tire foams that were in here were just gone. I'll throw some pictures so you guys can see that. But yeah, that was a first. I've seen foams where they've started to disintegrate, and I've seen foam in like new in box kits that have gone back to dust, but never seen it actually in a set of wheels and tires. But yeah, they were just... Well, guys, that's it for today on this one. Just a quick update of what's going on with the laser question mark. You know, if you guys have any tidbits of information that you guys can pick up from the pictures, drop it down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to learn a little bit from you guys that are a little bit more knowledgeable on this than I am. So anyway, guys, everybody out there, you guys be happy, be healthy. Anyway, guys, everybody out there, you guys be happy, be healthy, be safe, and I will catch you on the next one. See you.